Hello students, I am Rajneesh Kumar. I am currently I am working as assistant professor in NIT Pharma Institute, Greater Noida. NIT Pharma Institute is one of the very good pharmacy institute in the Delhi NCR regions. We are currently ranked 49th by the NRF, Government of India. So, in the continuation of the previous lecture, now we are going to discuss the reaction and uses of the anthracene. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the polynuclear compounds including naphthalene and phenanthrene, structure, synthesis, reaction and uses, all the topics of those polynuclear compounds have been discussed already. So, in continuation of the previous lecture, now I am going to discuss about the reaction and uses of the anthracene. Actually, again I am telling you, this is the topic of the 4th unit of the pharmaceutical organic chemistry subject, B Pharm 3rd semester. So, without wasting the time, just starting our lecture. So, first of all, we all know that the anthracene is having 3 benzene rings fused together on the ortho position or the in linear combination. Okay. So, as it is clearly indicated by its molecular formula, it is highly unsaturated compound. Because of that unsaturation, the electron clouds present above and below the plane of the anthracene. That electron cloud is because of the unhybridized p orbital, which is having unpaired electrons in the orbital. So, because of that electron cloud which are present on the above the plane of the anthracene and below the plane of the anthracene rings, the anthracene generally goes for the electrophilic substitution reaction. Because besides that, it also gives reduction as well as the oxidation reaction. Okay. So, the main reaction we will discuss about the anthracene is reduction, oxidation and the electrophilic substitution reaction. So, we will go one by one. So, as you can see that in the first point we have written that anthracene is reduced by the sodium amyl alcohol into the 9,10 dihydroanthracene. So, we have already discussed that as anthracene having, when we are going for the nomenclature numbering of the anthracene ring like this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay. So, we have already discussed in the previous lecture. For that you can see the previous lecture. I am already said that the 9 and 10 position is the most reactive. The most of the reaction of the anthracene will occur at the 9 and 10 position. Okay. And so, reduction, as you know that reduction means the addition of hydrogen or the removal of oxygen. So, anthracene can be easily reduced by the sodium metal or amyl alcohol. So, in that reaction 9 and 10 position hydrogen atoms will be added and we are getting 9,10 dihydroanthracene as a products. So, reduction of anthracene with hydrogen can also be occur in the presence of nickel catalyst, which can be further hydrolyzed and we are getting different type of products like tetrahexane octohydroanthracene, but at high temperature and pressure it gives perhydroanthracene. When a xylene solution of anthracene is exposed to light, it dimerizes to give dianthracene. So, anthracene will give a dimer which is known as dianthracene in the presence of xylene. Anthracene can also undergo dialdol reactions with malic anhydride in 9,10 position to form the androanthracene malic anhydride adduct. So, we know that in Diels-Alder reaction we need one dinophiles and one dienes. So, in case of Diels-Alder reaction in anthracene, malic anhydride is acting as a dienes and anthracene is acting as a dinophile. So, because of the addition of both, we are getting an adduct which is known as androanthracene malic anhydride adduct. So, this is the representation of the these reaction. As you can see that in the first reaction anthracene is reduced in the presence of sodium and amyl alcohol and we are getting 9,10 dihydroanthracene. Here at 9 position and 10 position, 2 atoms of the hydrogen atoms join to give the product, while in the presence of nickel metal and hydrogen, it gives tetrahydroanthracene, which further reduced in hexahydroanthracene, which can further reduce octahydroanthracene, which ultimately gives rise to the perhydroanthracene. So, these both are the reduction reaction given by the anthracene in different catalytic and environments, reaction environments. In the third reaction, you can see that anthracene in the presence of xylene and photons in the presence of light dimerize into dianthracene. Here you can see that the 9th position of 9 and 10 position of the one molecule of the anthracene is joined to the 9 and 10 position of the another molecule of the anthracene to get the dimer of the anthracene, while when anthracene react with the maleic anhydride, it will give endo-anthracene maleic anhydride adduct. So, it is clearly the example of Diels-Alder reaction. So, yeah, this is the molecule of maleic anhydride, which is added to the anthracene. So, as you know that this is having double bond CS. So, it is acting as a diene, while anthracene molecule is acting as a dienophile. So, we clearly know that when dienophile react with the dienes, it gives the adduct as per the reaction of Diels-Alder. Okay. So, the next topic of the anthracene reactions is the oxidation reaction. So, again you know the oxidation reaction, addition of oxygen or removal of the hydrogen is known as the oxidation. So, anthracene can be easily oxidized to different product in the presence of different reaction conditions. So, when we are using chromic acid or oxygen or V2O5, then it is oxidizing to 9,10 anthraquinone. So, in the presence of chromic acid or sodium dichromate and H2SO4 or oxygen and V2O5, we are getting 9,10 anthraquinone. Here at the position at the 9th and 10th position, at 9 and 10 position, one atom of oxygen is added to each position 9 and 10, and we are getting 9,10 anthraquinone. This is a very important molecule. Again in the presence of oxygen and light, anthracene again give anthracene peroxide. Okay. Again it is a oxidized product, important products. So, oxygen can be added to the anthracene in the presence of light to form the anthracene peroxide. So, these two are the oxidation reaction given by the anthracene. Then the most important reactions given by the anthracene is the substitution reaction. As I have told you earlier that the electron cloud is present above and below the plane of the anthracene because of the unhybridized p orbital, which is having single electrons. Because of that electrons, anthracene easily undergoes to the substitution reaction, especially electrophilic substitution reaction, because nucleophilic substitution reaction is not possible in the normal condition because of the presence of electron clouds. So, anthracene easily undergoes the electrophilic substitution reaction. I am again repeating 9 and 10 position as the most preferred reactions of the electrophilic substitution. However, sulfonation can be occur at the position 1 and 2. Okay. So, when again you know that electrophilic substitution reaction mainly contain halogenation, nitration, sulfonation, alkylation, acylation, formylation. So, different category of reaction can be occurred in the category of electrophilic substitution reaction. So, as I said that 9 and 10 position will be most preferred reactions, most preferred position, but in case of sulfonation it will occur at 1 and 9 position. When we are talking about halogenation, so halogenation can be done by the chlorine as well as bromine. So, when chlorine is passed into the cold solution of the anthracene in carbon disulfide, anthracene dichloride is formed. This on heating gives 9 chloroanthracene. Likewise, bromination can be occur, but bromination occur in the carbon tetrachlorides medium. So, bromination of anthracene in carbon tetrachloride give first anthracene dibromide, which on heating gives 9 bromo and anthracene. So, as you can see in chlorination as well as bromination, the first product is dihalogen product, okay, which on heating gives monosubstituted or monohalogen substituted anthracene. When we are talking about the another reactions of anthracene, it is nitration of anthracene. So, nitration of anthracene is occurring in the presence of acetic anhydride. Generally, we are using mixture of concentrated HNO3 and H2SO4 for the nitration of any compounds, but in case of anthracene we are using HNO3 in the in acetic anhydride, because if we are using HNO3 in the presence of H2SO4, we are not getting nitro substituted products. Okay. So, for getting nitrated product we have to use HNO3 in acetic anhydride and carefully maintain the temperature of the reaction in between 15 to 20 degrees centigrade. So, when anthracene is reacted with HNO3 in the presence of acetic anhydride at 15 to 20 degrees centigrade, as you can see there, it gave a mixture of 9 nitroanthracene or 9,10 dinitroanthracene. So, actually this is a two step process. In the first step we are getting 9 nitroanthracene, which again get nitrized nitrated by HNO3 in the presence of acetic anhydride, and we are getting the dinitro substituted product. Again nitration occur at the 9 and 10 position. Okay. When we are, as I have said to you that sulfonation will takes place 1 and 2 position, you have to mug up it's as a example. Okay. So, on sulfonation anthracene gave a mixture of 1 and 2 sulfonic acid, but sulfonation with excess of concentrated H2SO4 gave substituted product as 1,5 and 1,8 anthracene disulfonic acid, 1,5 and 1,8 anthracene disulfonic acid. Anthracene give formylation reaction also. When formylation occur, it gives 9 formyl anthracene in the presence of N formyl methyl aniline in the presence of POCl3. Okay. So, both these reactions are clearly shown in the PPT. So, as you can see that chlorination of anthracene occur and we are getting anthracene dichloride, which on again heating gives 9 chloroanthracene. Okay. So, again different halogenation reactions can be also done by the bromination. So, bromination occur in the presence of carbon tetrachloride, and again we are getting disubstituted product dibromoanthracenes or anthracene dibromide, which on heating release a 1 mole of HBr hydrogen bromide, and it is converted into 9 bromoanthracene. Now, coming to the nitration reaction. So, as you can see that anthracene is there when it react with the HNO3 concentrated HNO3 in the presence of acetic anhydride, and the temperature should remain 15 to 20 degrees centigrade. We are getting mononitrated product 9 nitroanthracene, okay, along with dinitroanthracene. So, sometimes in the reaction, in the starting of the reaction we are getting 9 nitroanthracene, but if we are using HNO3 and acetic anhydride in excess, we are also getting 9,10 dinitroanthracene. Okay. Or if we run the reaction for a long time, then again we are getting the mixture of the product, okay, monosubstituted or mononitroanthracene or dinitroanthracene, we are getting the mixture of products. When we are talking about sulfonation, so as you can see that in the presence of concentrated H2SO4, we are getting the mixture of products, means we are getting 1 sulfo substituted product or 2 substituted and 2 sulfo substituted products as anthrene 1 sulfonic acid and anthracene 2 sulfonic acid. So, here you can see that SO3H, which is an electrophile, it gets substituted on the first position of the anthracene, and in the product, in the second product again SO3H electrophile gets substituted on the second products. Now, the third reaction in this particular PPT is the formylation reaction. So, as you know that already said in the previous slide that anthracene in the presence of POCl3 when undergoes the formylation reaction. Again formylation occur at the 9th position. So, these all sulfonation, nitration and formylation is comes under the category of electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay. So, again I just want to remind you that electrophilic substitution reaction occur in the three step mainly. Okay. In the first step, generation of electrophile occur. Suppose if we are going for the nitration reaction, then what will be the electrophile? NO2 group. Nitro group is the, or nitronium ion is the an electrophile. So, first of all we have to generate the electrophile. In case of nitration it is NO2, in case of sulfonation it is HO3, in case of formylation this is CHO, okay, formyl group. Okay. So, in the first step we have to generate the electrophile. In the second step, this electrophile attack on the anthracene molecule. Okay. So, again delocalization of the electrons occur, and in this second step a carbocation will be generated, okay, because of the attack of the electrophile on the anthracene ring. So, in the first step an electrophile is generated, in the second step a carbocation will be formed, and in the last step that particular carbocation will get will give the proton. Okay. So, to give the substituted product. So, in the last step removal of the proton from the intermediate carbocation occur. So, this reaction mechanism is followed everywhere whenever we are talking about the electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay. So, again I am not discussing it in detail. So, as we have already discussed in case of first in case of benzene, we have already discussed it in case of naphthalene, phenanthrene. So, I am hoping that you all aware of that. So, I am not discussing in detail now in this particular lecture, but you have to keep it in your mind that this is all the examples of electrophilic substitution reaction, and electrophilic substitution reaction will proceed via the 3 step. Okay. So, you can see there nitration exceptions you should keep in your minds. Exceptions when I am talking about, you have to keep in your mind that sulfonation occur at first and second position, and we are getting a mixture of first and second substituted anthracenes. Okay. In case of nitration we are not using mixture of HNO3 or HSO4, we are using mixture of HNO3 in acetic anhydride. Okay. And anthracene is also giving formylation. Formylation occur at the 9th position. Okay. So, now the next important reaction of anthracene is conversion of anthracene into the 2-amino-anthraquinone. Okay. So, anthracene on oxidation gives anthraquinones. Anthraquinone, you know that it is a very important example, important compounds. So, this on so how it is happening actually, as you can see there. First of all, anthracene in the presence of oxygen and V2O5 give 9-10 anthraquinones, which on sulfonation at high temperature, as you can see there, we are getting 2 substituted products, okay, 2 substituted anthraquinone or 2 sulfur substituted anthraquinone. Again, when it will be reacted with the ammonia in the presence of NaOH, sodium hydroxide, we are getting 2-amino-anthraquinone. So, anthracene on oxidation give anthraquinone. This on sulfonation at 140 degree gives anthraquinone to sulfonic acid, as you can see there. Its sodium salts on heating with the solution of ammonia, or we can take NH4Cl also, or we can take sodium arsenate also. So, when it react with the ammonium NH4Cl or sodium arsenate under pressure at higher temperature means more than 240 to 50 degree centigrade, it is easily converted into 2-amino-anthraquinone. This is very important compound. It is widely used in the synthetic chemistry to prepare different lead compounds when we are going for the preparation of different organic compounds of the medicinal uses. Next important reactions is photodimerization. So, anthracene give the dimer, okay, in the presence of UV light. Okay. So, anthracene dimer is connected by a pair of new carbon carbon bonds as the result of 4 plus 4 cycloadditions. The dimer revert to anthracene thermally or with UV irradiation below 300 nanometer. The reversible dimerization and the photochromic properties of anthracene are the basis of potential application. So, again I am telling you this is a very important reaction. This the mechanism through which this dimerization of the anthracene occur can be studied under the 4 plus 4 cycloaddition reaction mechanism. Okay. Again this dimer can be reverted back to the anthracene. Okay. How it can, when it is heated, means the thermal energy will be provided, or when irradiated with the UV radiation below 300 nanometers. Okay. So, again this dimer is reverted back to the anthracene. Okay. This reversible dimerization and the photochromic properties of anthracene are the basis of potential application in the organic chemistry. Okay. So, now coming to the uses of anthracene. So, like naphthalene and phenanthrene, okay. It is again very important molecule. Okay. So, again it is used to convert anthracene to produce important molecule like anthraquinone. Okay. So, again in this lecture I am telling you again that anthraquinone is a very important molecule. Why? Because it is used as the precursor of dyes. Okay. So, when we are, a lot of dyes are there which are used in the textile industry, in the chemical industry also, okay, to prepare the produce the color. Okay. So, anthraquinone have been prepared by the anthracene easily, as you can see there. When anthracene is oxidized, it will be easily give to the 9,10 anthraquinone. Okay. So, anthraquinone is a precursor of dye, very important molecule, and it is prepared by the anthracene. Okay. Again the next example of its use, or very important use, anthracene is also used as organic semiconductor. It is used as the scintillator for detector of high energy photons, electrons and alpha particles. So, when we are talking about scintillator, so we have as you are in the third semester, or it is a part of the third semester organic chemistry, but when we when you go to the fourth year and you will study its analysis of fourth year. So, there is a analytical techniques, and we are using SAM and TAM is there. So, in that particular, again different type of detectors are also there. So, those detectors used some scintillator substance for the detection of photons or electrons. So, anthracene can be used as a scintillator in those detector, okay, to detect the higher energy photons, electrons and alpha particles. So, this is again very important use. Again in case of plastic, for example, polyvinyl toluene, okay, can be doped with anthracene to produce a plastic scintillator, that is used in the radiation therapy. Okay. So, again it is used as a scintillation, but now it is used in the radiation therapy when it will be doped with the it will be doped with the plastics, or the combination of anthracene and plastics. Okay. So, anthracene emission spectrum peaks at between 400 nanometer and 450 nanometers, important point to be taken care of or to be kept in mind. Okay. Then it is also used in wood preservative, insecticide and coating materials. So, anthracene, that is our derivative of anthracene, when dissolved in the ethanol, then it can be used as a coating material to prevent the wood or metal for corrosions. Okay. Then anthracene is again one of the three component, other two being sulfur and potassium perchlorate, which are used to produce the black smoke released during the papal conclave. So, very important molecule anthracene, as you can see there. Again repeating some important point about the lecture. So, you can summarize whole the reaction now. So, anthracene, the main reaction of anthracene is oxidation, reduction, electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay. And it can be also done the give the other reactions also. So, in case of reduction reaction, it can be reduced by the sodium or amyl alcohol into the 9,10 dihydroanthracene. Reduction is occurring by addition of the hydrogen atom on the 9 and 10 position of the anthracene. Okay. Then anthracene can also be reduced in the presence of sodium catalyst. When it is heated in the presence of sodium catalyst, it gives first of all tetrahydroanthracene, then which is again reduced to the hexahydro, then again octahydroanthracene, and at the last when we are using high temperature and pressure, we will give the perhydroanthracene. It is a totally reduced anthracene as the end product. Okay. When a xylene solution of anthracene is exposed to the light, it is dimerized to give dianthracene. Okay. So, again it also give the Diels-Alder reaction with maleic anhydride, because maleic anhydride will be acting as a diene and anthracene will be acting as a dienophile. Okay. So, then reaction of anthracene we have already discussed the oxidation reaction. It two ways are there to oxidize the anthracene. First is by reacting with the chromic acid or oxygen or V2O5, it give 9,10 anthraquinone. When it adds with the molecule of oxygen in the presence of light, then again it will give the oxidized product. Substitution reaction, as I said you, sulfonation will takes place at 1 and 2nd position, nitration will takes place simply at the 9 position or 9-10 position. Halogenation will takes place at 9-10 position. Halogenation can also done by the bromine as well as the chlorine. In case of halogenation, the first product we are getting monosubstituted product. When we further go for the halogenation, we are getting disubstituted product. Okay. So, the most important reaction is the photodimerization. Okay. In the presence of UV light, anthracene will get dimerized, and it is reversible reaction in the presence of thermal energy. Okay. Or you can say UV irradiation. So, this is all about the anthracene. So, in the next lecture we will discuss remaining two molecules of this unit, that is phenylmethane and trimethylphene. So, thank you for patience listening. If you are having any question, please put in the comment box. I will definitely answer those questions. So, thank you so much. Thank you.